Michigan Wolverines.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Underwood throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
They give it back to him. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Got the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Look out! And they got him.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
First carry of the season. On the move at the 30. Oh, he found a space on the right. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. He's got 42 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement. Makes the catch, and he's free. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Got him on the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Pushes toward the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. To the air, it's right. They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And the defense gave up some yards, man. They gave up some plays. They didn't set the tone like they talked about they wanted to. But in the biggest moment down here, 3rd and goal, nice job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and now forcing the 4th and goal. A little bit longer, a harder decision to make. Forget the yards you gave up, man. Nice job bowing your neck here inside the 5-yard.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on board. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want
Down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Motion from the wideout. Needs it. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the counter play. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. There he goes. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's right. Rush right in his face. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights backs are doing. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the on the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Michigan offense. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Play fake, Underwood. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Still running at the 40. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They go play action. Bryce Underwood fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Wolverines! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines go nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Snags it quickly on the left. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Scipio got him. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Fighting off the defender. He has 60 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Moves the pocket. It's right. Right side, it's Watkins. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Davenport. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
The sure hands, it's Watkins. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drop for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2 and try to tie it. As it is, they're down by 1. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you can really get dangerous in this ballgame.
Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. The Bulls use their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. On the move. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unleashes one deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. talented as we wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Buffalo head coach told me at halftime they are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Off play action on first down. Grab behind the line. It's James. They've got him corralled.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown Bulls. They take the lead here in the second half. Looking for the 2-point try. Sets his feet. It's right. Nice grab in traffic. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Out wide right, it's Buchanan. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing, Underwood. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Uh-oh, look out. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
Making his first move. Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the left side. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Running behind that left side. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Got some room under the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points. Play action with Underwood. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using his legs, it's Davenport. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. All kinds of room to look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Bulls. Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right back to it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on it.
Turns on the Jets. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Wolverine. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Buffalo sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. To the ground. He's got it again. Shakes off the defender. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Sets his feet. It's right. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Summers. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. DB's right up on the receivers. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get him down after a solid return. As we head into the fourth quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Handoff to the lone back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Could be an outing. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And the Wolverines snap to the up man. It's a fake. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 2nd and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's right. Gets rid of it. That one just came off his hand badly.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
Oh, what a cut!
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
He'll keep it again on the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on. Right side, it's James. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wideout trying to get it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. It can get frustrating chasing that quarterback, but you got to pull up. The roughing the passer penalty gives them the first down. Touchdown, Bulls! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he added the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Underwood on the play action. Move to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Keeps it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He's got the first down. Here's a little room there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Give to the fullback. Touchdown, Michigan! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bulls sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you guys.
Ollie, thank you. From the gun, it's James. And he's brought down after a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass, it's right. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Second down to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Slings it downfield. It's complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on